Begin with, let's open up an internet browser either from the start screen or your desktop. I'm going to open up my favorite internet browser, which happens to be Firefox, from my desktop. And once I have it open, I'm going to go out to my favorite search engine, which happens to be Google. And I'm going to type the words download Windows 8.1 and hit the enter key. And that will open up the potential links that you can click on. And the one that we're interested in is the first one, Windows 8 ISO Microsoft. And no, it doesn't say 8.1, but it does say 8.1 in the description. So go ahead and click on that. And that opens up the Microsoft software download page, and there's the URL address right there. So once the download Windows 8.1 page is open on your computer screen, go ahead and scroll down and click on this button, Download Tool Now, and that will go ahead and open or actually give you this prompt and says, do you want to save the media creation tool to your computer? And I'm going to say yes, save the file. And in Firefox, I can go up here and click on this download arrow and see my download progress. And it doesn't take long to download this at all, a few seconds at most. And I can click on the folder icon here and actually see where it was saved to on my computer. And I can double click right here within the folder, and that will initiate the media creation tool. And the first prompt I get is a security warning. Do I want to run this? And I'm going to say yes, I do want to run it because it's perfectly safe and it's directly from Microsoft. And then Windows 10 will give me a user account control prompt that says, do I want to allow this program to make changes to my computer? And the answer is yes, because I want to go ahead and start the install of Windows, not the install, but the download of Windows 8.1 onto my computer here. And I get this prompt, which says to answer 3 questions. And the first one is the language. And I'm going to click on the download arrow here. And I'm going to go down and click on English, which is the United States. And that works for me. And the next question is which edition, and I'm going to click on Windows 8.1 Pro. Now your question is, well, how do I know which version do I have? It's really simple to figure out. Go down here on the start menu and right click within Windows 8.1, move up and click on System, and that opens up the system information window for Windows 8.1. Now it'll tell me that right here that I'm running Windows 8.1 Pro. Yours may be the same or different version, and also the system type, which is a 64-bit version. So once I've determined, or you've determined, which version of Windows 8.1 you have, you can select the correct edition and also the correct architecture, which is 64-bit in my case. And once you've done that, go ahead down here and click on Next. Now I get a choice of where to save the installation file. The first one is if I want to make a USB flash drive that's bootable, I can select the first one, and that's by default is selected. Or I can select the second one, which is the one I'm going to do, which is going to download the ISO file to my computer, where I can create or burn a disk image to a DVD later on. So once I have that checked, I'm going to go down here and click on Next. And the very next prompt is obviously where do I want to go ahead and save this ISO file on my computer. And I'm going to save it in the download directory, which is the default directory. And you can choose a different folder directory if you want, but I'm going to leave it as the default and give it a different name besides Windows. Okay, it goes ahead and starts downloading, and this does take some time depending on the speed and performance of your laptop computer or your desktop computer. also the speed of your internet provider, as well as how busy Microsoft download servers are at the time that you're doing this. So this could take up to several hours to download. So be patient and sit back. And I'm not going to sit here and bore you with watching this continuously download for hours. Through the magic of video editing, I'm going to speed this up and go to the next step. Once it's completed downloading, it will go ahead and check the download to make sure that there was no corruption or interruption during the download process. And of course, this doesn't take too long a period of time. It's relatively fast. And once it's completed getting the files ready to create the ISO, it does begin creating the file for you. Now keep in mind this will take several minutes to complete before you get the last notice here. Burn the ISO file to a DVD, shows you the location of the ISO, allows you to burn the DVD right this moment, or you can click finish and burn it later. And when you click finish, you can go to the folder that has the ISO in it. In my case, it was in the download folder, and you can right click on that ISO. And when you do, you get options, and one of the options is to burn disk image, and be sure to have a DVD in your DVD burner before you click on burn disk image. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. I hope this helped you out. And if you like, subscribe to my channel and like my video.